As we know, the Cold War was a political and ideological conflict that divided the world into two blocks, the USSR with communism and the USA with capitalism. Even though there were no military attacks between these countries, there were several effects in regards to economy, politics, and society.
The Cold War exacerbated the issue of civil rights, especially since the United States was combating global communism, which was an ideology founded on the absolute equality of people in society. As the Cold War expanded into other conflicts such as the Korean War and the Vietnam War, many minorities in the US that were facing oppression did not wish to serve the same government that was oppressing them.
Okay, so this led to a number of protests, riots, and movements, which main objective was to promote and protect minorities' rights. This started gaining popularity during the 1960s, and some of those leaders were Angela Davis, Huey Newton, Rosa Parks, and Cesar Chavez. In a brief, we will explain their contributions and participation during the civil rights movement.
Cesar Chavez, born in 1927, was a prominent civil rights activist and labor leader who dedicated his life to advocating for the rights of farm workers in the United States. Growing up in a family of migrant workers, Chavez experienced the harsh retaliates of agricultural labor, including low wages and poor working conditions.
In the 1960s, he co-founded the National Farm Workers Association, which later became the United Farm Workers Union. Chavez led nonviolent protests, strikes, and boycotts to demand better treatment and fair wages to farm workers, drawing attention to their plight and ultimately helping to improve their working conditions. His legacy continues to inspire social justice movements around the world.
Angela Davis was born in 1944 in Birmingham, Alabama. She emerged as an activist and scholar during the civil rights movement. She gained international attention after being wrongfully accused in 1970, leading to a trial that sparked a global movement for her release. She solidified her status as an icon of resistance against state oppression, and throughout her life she has continued her activism in many forms and focusing on prison reform and intersectional feminism, inspiring many others activists in the world.
Russell Means, born in 1939 on the Pine Ridge Indian Reservation, was a prominent Native American activist and actor. He was known for its prominence as a leader of the American Indian movement, advocating to indigenous rights and sovereignty.
Means played a pivotal role in raising awareness about the injustices faced by Native people, who participated in protests, marches, and negotiations with government officials.
Now, as an actor, he appeared on several films and television shows, using his platform to shed light on Native issues. On the other hand, today, Means' legacy continues to inspire indigenous communities and activists, embodying the spirit of resilience and resistance in the ongoing struggle for justice.
Huey Newton was a prominent figure in the civil rights movement in the United States. He was the co-founder of the Black Panther Party in 1966, along with Bobby Seale.
The Black Panther Party was known for its advocacy of armed self-defense against police brutality and its programs aimed at improving the lives of African Americans.
Newton served as the Minister of Defense for the Black Panthers and was a leading voice in the fight for racial equality and social justice.